Hey, what's up guys? So I don't know if you've noticed, but 99% of the time when Brandon features someone on his channel, they come on here and the first thing they do is make fun of them one way or another. And you would think that after all this time, he would take the hint, but he really is doing me a huge favor. I really appreciate it, so I'm gonna see how far along I can get in this video without poking any fun at him. My name is Travis. I'm a 25-year-old accountant, which is one of the reasons I can really relate to Brandon working out in the business world. So when I started this channel, I kind of thought that I could be the younger version of Brandon, except for the fact that I don't drive a Mercedes, I don't have a Beyonce, my house is not brand new, I can't deadlift 600 pounds. So I guess in reality, I'm nothing like Brandon, except for the fact that I've got really bad jokes. Oh. Thanks, Max. Now we can start the video.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Well, since we're in the kitchen, we might as well just stay here, and that's very fitting because that is what I'm most known for on my channel. And it seems like in this YouTube fitness land that we all know and love, everyone has their niche. And I was thinking about the people that Brandon has featured in months prior, and unfortunately, I'm not overly aesthetic like Matt Keto, I'm not really charismatic like Humorous Fitness, not super strong like Mr. Max, but what I can do is take some awesome food and make it macro friendly. So that is what I'm gonna do, and I've already made this on my channel before, but since 90+% of you have never seen my channel, I figured it would be pretty value added because this is one of my favorites, and what we are going to do is make some high protein French toast sticks. And this is gonna be super simple, so all you're gonna have to do is get really any type of bread. I am gonna get some Texas toast because it's thicker, and then I'm just gonna cut it up with a pizza cutter, and then we're gonna throw it on the griddle. And that seems pretty basic, pretty boring, but the key part is gonna be the dip here. And I'm telling you guys, if you make this, you will not be disappointed. So really all we're gonna do is take a half serving of MTS peanut butter fluff, and just a disclaimer, I'm the only person on YouTube that pays for this stuff. I do not get it for free, I am not affiliated, but we are gonna use that. I'm sure you could use any other protein, and then we're gonna use a quarter serving of Greek yogurt, 1 serving of fat-free cream cheese, and then 1 serving of fluff. And we're just gonna mix that up, and honestly guys, that is about it. So once it all comes out, I will show you guys the finished product and you will be impressed. And if you're not impressed, just lie to me to make me feel good about myself. So I don't know if you guys can tell here, but I topped them with some cinnamon and stevia, and I also used some of the leftover dip to just put on top of them. And there we have it, guys. That is all you have to do. And it will be delicious, I can guarantee you that. So I will put the macros on the screen for what I use, but just keep in mind it will vary depending on what ingredients you buy. So now I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna throw up some training clips as well. You are gonna be a little bit underwhelmed after seeing this. I understand that. I am not the world's best lifter, and I am the first to admit it, but it is the other half of my channel, so I thought I should at least include some, and I will talk to you guys at the end of this video.
I bet she be in the gym, working on the fitness. Her body is a crime, I'm a witness.
Alright, so I'm going to take you through my weekend workout sessions, and you will notice that I'll be using bumper plates in almost every exercise. The reason for that is we have very strong people that go to this gym, and they were actually cracking the floor even through the horse stall mats. So the owners have asked us to only use the rubber coated plates back here. I'm not doing it to make it look like I'm using more weight, although I will take all the help I can get. And it's one of the very few rules we have at this gym. A lot of people comment on my videos saying how cool my gym looks, and it is the best gym I ever could have asked for. I know that there's a lot of places out there that you cannot train the way that a lot of us would like to, so I'm very fortunate to have a place like this that I can do that. And I'm sure like a lot of you guys, I'm pretty influenced by the YouTube fitness community, so I've been training primarily for strength for a little while now. I worked with the powerlifting coach for about 35 weeks, and then for the last 8 weeks or so I've been doing my own programming. But what really drew me into training for strength is just the fact that it's like a big numbers game, and it's kind of relatable to what I do for a living, so it really caught my interest. And I also like that it's just as mentally challenging as it is physically. All this programming and all this peaking to certain dates and certain weeks, It's just something that you're never gonna figure out, so I don't think I'm ever gonna get bored of it. Before this, I did everything from the bro splits to Lane Norton's fat to the push-pull legs, pretty much anything and everything in between. I started lifting for the first time when I was about 14 years old in preparation for sports, kind of the same story as everybody else, and then just fell in love with it from there, and then ended up making this channel when I was in graduate school because I had way too much time on my hands. They do not give us enough work, and trust me, that is not what I was saying while I was in school. But in hindsight, it couldn't have been that bad, right? I made it through, I got a job, and I got a YouTube channel. What more could you ask for in life? So moving forward, I'm going to be focused on competing in my first powerlifting meet in 2015, which I will obviously be documenting on my channel, as well as some really good food along the way. The other thing I really try to bring into my channel is just balancing life with fitness, because I'm of the strong belief that this does not have to take over, which is something that I've really admired about Brandon's channel all these years. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you haven't seen his video on the wheel, you should check it out. It's a great video. But if you scroll through any of my videos and you notice that I'm the only person in the gym, it's probably because during the week I'm there at 5 a.m. and it's not because I'm the hardest working person out there or I'm just so alpha. No, it's because after work I like to do things with my friends, or I like to go to networking events, or I'm very career oriented, so sometimes I just like to work late, and that is what fits in my schedule better. And that's kind of what I try to portray to everyone, is that you can make it work one way or another. Whatever fits in your life, just find a way to do it that's best suitable to you. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. I'm gonna end it with some bicep curls, and if you learn one thing from this video, because I can't leave you guys without any workout tips whatsoever, so here it is. If you want to look bigger than you actually are, find the biggest window at your gym, get a high definition camera, put it at a good angle, and film yourself after you've been working out for about an hour and all the blood is rushing to your arms. So there you go, my friends. Please like the video for Brandon. I'm sure he would appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Well, if you guys made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. And thank you again, Brandon, for giving me this opportunity. And if you like what you saw, I would really appreciate it if you came and checked out my channel. I know that there's a lot of fitness channels out there, so if you're like, you know, I just can't take one more fitness channel, I understand. Just unsubscribe to Brandon and come over to me. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but I really do hope to talk to a lot of you guys soon.
Let the music take over, baby.
I'm just trying to get Brandon on the smart TV to put in the background of this video, and I don't know how to use this stupid thing. It's driving me nuts. All I want is for that to come up on the full screen. Can we do it?